everyone, welcome to my channel Magic Wand, and welcome back if you happen to be returning. Today I will be doing a flip through and one card reading of Seasons of the Witch Litha Oracle by Lorriane Anderson and Juliet Diaz and illustrated by Tijana Lukovic, I believe. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing their names correctly. And this deck was published in 2024 by Rockpool. It comes in this hard case two-part box, which looks like this. This is the cover of the box. On the sides, it has thumb cutouts at the top, the other side, and the bottom. And this is the back of the box. It opens up, and that is the inside. The deck does come with a guidebook, which looks like this. And that's the spine and the back of the book. And it's a lovely little guidebook. It has full color images of all the cards. And it has a table of contents. And all the cards are listed numerically and associated with page numbers. There are Litha card spreads included, and the Litha card explanations or interpretations are listed numerically, and they include an image, full color image of the card, the name of the card, the keywords, and then the interpretation. And then at the back of the book, there's a section about the authors, Lorriane Anderson and Juliet Diaz, and a section about the illustrator, Tijana Lukovic, and then a list of other Seasons of the Witch Oracle decks as well. Okay, so that is the guidebook, and the cards themselves look like this. They are a smooth gloss and very pretty design, and they are bendable and they return quite well. They would be perhaps a little bit on the thinner side as opposed to thicker side, but I think that makes them easier to shuffle. And size-wise, compared to a traditional plaid back tarot card, that is the size difference there. Okay, so the cards are in order today. Oh, and before I go, one of my favorite things is the purple edging around the outside of the deck, which is gorgeous. Beautiful purple gilding and really lovely sheen to it as well. Really beautiful. So you can see that there. Yeah. Okay, so the cards are in order today, and we begin with the bike ride. The cards themselves do not have a border, but they have the name of the card, the number, and then a little saying on the bottom of the card as well. For example, bike ride reads, "It is in the stillness and presence of the journey that you will find yourself exactly where you need to be." Lovely. Okay, so that is number one. Number two is butterflies. Here in the unknown, you will find the essence of who you really are and what magic awaits. Beautiful. I love the artwork in Seasons of the Witch cards. They're all beautiful. Number three, Cancer. Call yourself back from all space and time to feel, sense, and reflect on the oceans of your presence within. Beautiful. Citrus fruits. It is time to surrender your unraveling. Allow the waking sight to expand and illuminate you. Beautiful. Clear quartz. The embrace of the shadows is gently lifting. Light is needed now to nourish you. Clouds crying. Be still, for it's in the act of patience that guidance is met with clarity. Number 7, country cottage. It is time for the seeker to look within. What haunts you can only be faced by you. Number 8, daisies. There is a whisper of a glimpse of opportunities to fill your life with joy. Number 9, farmer's market. Remember to distinguish abundance from wholeness. Choose wisely and intentionally. Number 10, fruit wine. This is a celebratory invitation to the possibilities gifted when you reach beyond yourself. Number 11, garden beds. Sometimes it's difficult to see how hard you're working when you don't provide space for reflection. Number 12, green witch. No one decision is insignificant. The act of intentionality calls to you. Number 13, hanging baskets. Lean into the essence of receiving, for there await the things you've been telling yourself are out of reach. Number 14, heather. You are worthy, my dear. Silence the noise that strips you of your peace. Number 15, heat wave. There is something ominous being illuminated by the flames that await. Number 16, heirloom tomatoes. Enter into the depths of intimacy where the seeds of your desires will be nourished. 17, herb crafting. Allow your roots to dive into the depths. Your spirit calls for grounding. Horse. Unsure of how to break out of your cage, spirit shares strength through acts of liberation. Hummingbird. The winds beneath your wings are shifting, and if you don't pay attention, you may lose flight. Hydration. There is more to the story than meets the eye. Be mindful of what hides beneath the surface. Insects. Vigilance is necessary at this time. Heed the warning. Lemonade. Make the most of your situation by opening your mind to new possibilities. Lightworker. The transmutation of shadow is needed when seeking the light that guides you. Mermaid. Let the allure of the mythical siren seduce your curiosity. Magic awaits. Money magic. It is in limiting beliefs that magic goes to die. Mulch and manure. Hardships are coming to an end. The seeds you sowed will be blooming soon. Paper boats. Stay afloat and don't tilt too much. A lesson awaits you. Peonies. It is time to reap your rewards. Settle in for a ride with Lady Luck. Rewild. Let your soul's garden grow wild, setting yourself free and allowing mysteries to surprise you. Roses. The soft petal felt upon your flesh is ready to release her thorns. Rot and decay. It festers when left in the shadows. Bring it to life by giving it away. Scavenger hunt. What you thought was hidden is hiding in plain sight. Stargazing. It takes a lot of courage to reach for the stars, to expand the self, but it is possible. Summer berries. Be wary of picking your harvest too early and risking losing the sweetness of it all. Summer solstice. Like the sun, spread your ray of light and ignite the light in others. Sunbathing. The dance of stillness is calling for you to live in its embrace. Sun magic. Don't allow the power of your light to scare you into dimming yourself. Sun salutation. Praise the temple that carries your spirit. support is needed. Sunset dinner. An invitation awaits you. Yell to the stars that you are ready to go. Sunstone. In the uniqueness of who you are lives a world yet to be discovered. Sun tea. Slow, intentional, delicious, interweaving with life holds more magic than you think. Sunwheel. Make sure to catch your breath. You are in for an unexpected journey. Wand making. With a flick of focus, you will come to see a vision realized. And this is the last card. Wildflowers. When you allow yourself to imagine wildly, worlds of worlds are created. Okay, so those are all the cards. And I will go ahead and shuffle for a one-card reading for you today. And as I shuffle, I simply ask that you perhaps consider this to be a timeless reading for yourself, so that anytime you come across this video, the card drawn and the message delivered may have significance for you at this point in your life. I simply ask that you use your intuition to discern if the card drawn does have meaning for you at this point in time. And I will go ahead and ask Spirit to please guide my hand for a message for you today. Can I have a card, please, for whoever may be watching? What message is there to deliver today for whoever may be watching at this point in time? Can I have a card, please, for a message? Is there a message at this point in time? Oh, wow, this one really flipped right out, and it is herb crafting. Allow your roots to dive into the depths. Your spirit calls for grounding. Oh, that's a beautiful card. Lovely. Okay, let's go ahead and read for this, and it is number 17. I'll just flip through the guidebook, and they are all numbered, so shouldn't be too hard to find. Here we are. So, herb crafting. Keywords are gratefulness, grounding, connecting with the earth. And it reads again here, allow your roots to dive into the depths. Your spirit calls for grounding. Okay, let me just move this over a little bit. Okay, so it reads, you are receiving this card because you are being called to get grounded. Energy is always moving around you and has an effect, and it can take its toll if you aren't careful. You could find yourself being swept away by the hustle and bustle of other people's emotions. You might recognize the signs of carrying stray energy in the form of intense feelings that do not seem to have an origin. The best way to reduce this influence is to ground your own energy, allowing you to find your roots and replenish your spirit. Spending time alone, especially in nature, is advised. If you're reading this now, it's likely you're an empath or a highly sensitive being who needs solitude to reconnect with your own energy. Being an empath is a wonderful gift, but like all things, must be exercised in moderation, because you're not just picking up energy from others, they are also taking energy from you. Too much of this exchange can cause you to feel depleted, depressed, and anxious, blocking you from achieving your goals and attaining positive well-being. Additionally, pulling this card means you are not ready to receive the answer to your question. Your spirit is too depleted at this time and needs to be repaired before making any additional attempts to move forward. Consider working with herbs to get more balance. And there is a grounding practice described. Grounding can be done in many ways, yet is often left out of people's practices. You should consistently ground, preferably daily, and especially when working with magical workings, spiritual practices, and so on. This grounding practice is simple and effective. While standing or sitting, raise both your arms to the sky with your pointer fingers out. Imagine your fingers illuminating with a brown light, almost like dirt. Trace this light around you by bringing your arms back down, circling from the top to the sides and then to the bottom, fingers still pointed. Once your fingers are pointing down, shoot the light into the earth. Travel with it as far as you can and find a place to tie the light like a bow or shoelace. Then slowly take a few slow deep breaths and feel the pull coming in from the core of the earth. Release any tension, stress, fear, and worries into this thread of light, giving it to the earth. Make sure to thank the earth and carry on with your day. Okay, wow. Well, that was a lovely reading for herb crafting. I hope you enjoyed this flip through and one card reading of Seasons of the Witch Litha Oracle today. And if you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel, Magic Wand. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care and have a great day. Bye for now.